Imagine being in the water and stumbling upon a massive and rare 12-foot sea creature. That's what happened to a group of snorkelers and kayakers at La Jolla Cove.
Our planet teems with extraordinary creatures, from the depths of the oceans to the heights of the skies. Yet hidden within this vast tapestry of biodiversity are creatures so rare, they've eluded human eyes for generations.
I don't think so. Some people do. But to me, the Scola is priceless.
Some face extinction due to habitat loss and hunting, while others owe their scarcity to unique genetic quirks. These elusive beings teetering on the edge of existence offer a glimpse into nature's most exclusive wonders. Join us as we uncover the stories of the rarest animals you have never seen before. Number 20. Strawberry leopard. The strawberry leopard is an exceptionally rare and striking variation of the African leopard. This unique coloration, known as erythrism, is caused by a genetic mutation that results in an overproduction of red pigments or an underproduction of dark pigments, giving the leopard its distinct strawberry hue. Unlike the usual black spots on a typical leopard, the strawberry leopard's spots are reddish-brown, making it a remarkable sight. First photographed in South Africa's Madikwe Game Reserve in 2012, sightings of these leopards are incredibly rare. Only about a dozen have been documented, primarily in the Northwest, Limpopo, and Mpumalanga provinces of South Africa. More recent sightings have occurred in the Selous Game Reserve in Tanzania, suggesting that this rare color morph might be more widespread than previously thought. Interestingly, the presence of strawberry leopards in certain areas may be influenced by human activities. For example, selective breeding practices on game ranches, combined with habitat loss that forces leopards to interbreed, might contribute to the occurrence of this genetic trait. Number 19. King cheetah. The king cheetah is a rare marvel of the animal kingdom, captivating with its distinct and striking coat pattern. Unlike the usual cheetah spots, the king cheetah sports large, blotchy markings and bold stripes running down its back. This unique appearance is due to a rare genetic mutation in the TOCPEP gene, a recessive trait that both parents must carry for it to appear in their offspring. Originally discovered in Zimbabwe in 1926, the king cheetah was first thought to be a separate species, dubbed Axanthic rex. However, it was later classified correctly as a rare color morph of the African cheetah, Axanthic jubatus. Sightings in the wild are exceptionally rare, with only about 10 individuals known to exist in the wild and around 50 in captivity. Conservation centers in South Africa, such as the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Center, are vital in breeding and protecting these majestic creatures. King cheetahs share all the characteristics of their more commonly spotted relatives. They are the fastest land animals, capable of reaching speeds up to 75 miles per hour in short bursts. Their diet consists mainly of antelopes, gazelles, and other small to medium-sized ungulates. The king cheetah's stunning fur pattern makes it a target for poachers, adding to the challenges they face from habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict. Number 18. Golden zebra. Golden zebras are a rare sight in the animal kingdom, known for their unique and striking golden-colored stripes. This rare coloration is due to a genetic condition called a melanism, which reduces the pigmentation in their skin and hair, resulting in their distinctive pale tan or golden stripes instead of the usual black and white. One of the most famous golden zebras was Zoe, born on the island of Molokai, Hawaii in 1998. Zoe lived at the Three Ring Ranch Exotic Animal Sanctuary until her death in 2017. Recently, a small group of about 24 golden zebras was discovered in a private reserve in South Africa, marking a significant find in the conservation world. Golden zebras are part of the plain zebra species, which are native to Africa. Despite their unusual appearance, they exhibit the same behaviors as their more common relatives. Number 17. White moose. White moose, often referred to as spirit moose, are incredibly rare and captivating creatures. Unlike albino animals, these moose have a condition called leucism, which causes their fur to be predominantly white while their eyes remain dark. This genetic mutation results in a partial lack of pigment, making them stand out strikingly in their natural habitats. White moose have been spotted in various regions, including Sweden, Canada, and parts of Alaska. In Sweden, for instance, a notable sighting occurred in Värmland County, where a local politician spent 3 years capturing footage of one of these ghostly creatures. It's estimated that there may be around 100 white moose in Sweden out of a population of 400,000. In Canada, white moose are considered sacred by indigenous cultures and are sometimes protected from hunting. Sightings are treasured and often considered a sign of good luck. Number 16. Blue lobster. Pulling up a lobster pot and discovering a blue lobster is like finding a gem in the ocean's depths. With their vibrant, sapphire blue shells, these crustaceans stand out starkly against the typical dark tones of their kin. This extraordinary coloration results from a rare genetic mutation that causes an overproduction of a protein called crustaceanin, which interacts with astaxanthin, the pigment responsible for the usual red and yellow hues in lobsters. The odds of finding a blue lobster in the wild are about 1 in 2 million. These rare creatures are most commonly found in the Atlantic Ocean, particularly off the coasts of North America and Europe. They also appear in some parts of Australia and even in certain freshwater environments. Interestingly, blue lobsters, despite their unusual appearance, share many characteristics with their more common counterparts. They have the same diet, feeding on mollusks, fish, and various types of algae. Their brilliant blue shells, however, make them more visible to predators, which can impact their survival rates in the wild. As a result, many of these rare lobsters, when caught, are often donated to aquariums for protection and public display. One famous blue lobster, named Claude, was given a new home at the Akron Zoo in Ohio, highlighting the fascination and care these unique animals inspire. Blue lobsters can live up to 50 years and grow to impressive sizes, making them not just rare, but also long-lived marvels of the marine world. Number 15. Axanthic ball python. The axanthic ball python is a fascinating and rare morph of the ball python, known for its lack of yellow pigmentation. This genetic mutation, called axanthism, results in a striking grayscale appearance, featuring shades of gray, black, silver, and white. Unlike typical ball pythons, which have vibrant hues, axanthic ball pythons stand out with their monochromatic palette. First bred in 1997 by the Vita Preciosa International, these pythons are incredibly rare in the wild but are popular in the pet trade due to their unique appearance and relatively easy care requirements. The axanthic trait is recessive, meaning both parents must carry the gene for the offspring to display the characteristic coloration. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, axanthic ball pythons thrive in grasslands and savannas, mirroring the habitats of their wild-type relatives. However, they are more commonly found in captivity today, bred by enthusiasts who appreciate their distinct look. These snakes typically grow to about 4 to 6 feet in length and are known for their docile nature, making them popular pets. Their care is straightforward, requiring a warm, humid environment and a diet of small rodents. Number 14. Calico lobster. A calico lobster is a remarkable example of nature's genetic marvels. These lobsters are identified by their unique, mottled shell pattern, featuring bright yellow and orange spots on a dark background. This rare coloration is due to a genetic mutation that alters the pigment production in the lobster's cells, making them a 1 in 30 million find. Calico lobsters face significant survival challenges in the wild. Their bright coloration makes them more visible to predators, which partially explains their rarity. Most of these lobsters are found by fishermen and occasionally end up in seafood markets or restaurants. As was the case with Freckles, a calico lobster saved from a Red Lobster restaurant in Virginia and now residing at the Virginia Living Museum. These rare lobsters, like other unique color morphs such as blue or yellow lobsters, highlight the genetic diversity within marine life. Number 13. African wild dogs. African wild dogs, also known as painted wolves or Lycaon pictus, are one of Africa's most fascinating and rare predators. They are renowned for their strikingly unique coats, which feature a blend of black, white, and brown patches, each pattern as unique as a human fingerprint. These canines have large, rounded ears and long legs, adaptations that aid in their high-speed pursuits of prey. Living in packs that can range from 7 to 20 individuals, African wild dogs are known for their exceptional social structures and cooperative hunting strategies. They communicate using a variety of vocalizations, including a distinctive whoo call to gather the pack. Their hunting success rate is impressively high, often reaching up to 80%, significantly higher than that of lions. These dogs are incredibly resilient, thriving in a range of habitats from dense forests to open plains across sub-Saharan Africa. However, they face significant threats from habitat fragmentation and human-wildlife conflict. As human settlements expand, wild dogs sometimes prey on livestock, leading farmers to view them as pests. In Kenya, people are afraid of these scary animals due to their reputation and occasional livestock predation. Conservation efforts are critical to their survival. Organizations work to educate local communities, construct protective livestock enclosures, and monitor wild dog populations to mitigate conflicts. Number 12. Silver fox. The silver fox is a captivating and rare variation of the red fox, known for its stunning silver-black coat. This coloration results from a genetic mutation called melanism, which increases the dark pigments in their fur. Historically, the allure of their unique fur made them highly sought after, driving extensive hunting and fur farming, particularly in the 19th and early 20th centuries. The high demand for their fur led to a significant decline in their numbers. In the past, their fur was so prized that it could fetch thousands of dollars, leading to the development of fur farms, especially on Prince Edward Island in Canada. Today, while fur farming still exists, conservation efforts have helped protect wild populations. Native to the northern regions of North America, Europe, and Asia, silver foxes thrive in diverse habitats, including forests, tundra, and even urban areas. Their adaptability is remarkable, allowing them to endure harsh winter conditions with their thick, insulating fur. Behaviorally, silver foxes are similar to their red relatives. They are primarily nocturnal, using a range of vocalizations to communicate, including barks, screams, and a distinct sound known as gecker. They form monogamous pairs during the breeding season, with both parents sharing the responsibility of raising their young. Their diet is omnivorous, consisting of small mammals, birds, insects, fruits, and berries. Number 11. Bicolor Cardinal. In Erie, Pennsylvania, Jeffrey and Shirley Caldwell experienced a rare spectacle in their backyard. Known for their love of birds and numerous feeders, the couple was astounded in January 2019 when a unique bicolored cardinal visited. This bird was a bilateral gynandromorph, an extraordinary phenomenon where one side of the bird exhibits male characteristics and the other female. Such occurrences are rare but possible across all bird species, particularly noticeable in species with sexual dimorphism, where males and females have distinct appearances. Cardinals are a prime example, as males are typically adorned in vivid red plumage, contrasting sharply with the more subdued colors of females. Number 10. Pink Katy Did. Pink katydids are one of nature's most eye-catching anomalies. Unlike their typically green counterparts, these insects sport a vivid pink hue due to a rare genetic mutation called erythrism. This condition results in an abnormal amount of red pigment, or a lack of the usual pigments, making these katydids stand out in their leafy environments. First discovered in 1887, pink katydids occur only once in every 500 individuals, making sightings incredibly rare. Their bright coloration might seem like a disadvantage, as it makes them more visible to predators. However, some theories suggest that this unusual hue could help them blend in with pink or red flowers, providing a unique form of camouflage. Pink katydids belong to the species Amblycorifa oblongifolia, known as the oblong-winged katydid. These insects are typically found in the understories of deciduous forests, along thickets, and in damp, leafy areas. They range across the eastern United States and into parts of Canada, favoring habitats with abundant foliage. Despite their striking appearance, pink katydids share many behaviors with their green relatives. They feed primarily on leaves, using their sharp mandibles to chew through plant material. Their long antennae and distinctive calls, made by rubbing their wings together, are characteristic traits that help them communicate and navigate their environment. Conservation efforts have had limited success in breeding pink katydids in captivity, with the Audubon Insectarium in New Orleans achieving notable progress by producing a new generation from a pink male and female pair in 2008. Number 9. Dumbo Octopus. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, in the inky abyss where light fails to penetrate, dwells the enigmatic Dumbo Octopus. Named for its resemblance to the beloved Disney character with prominent, ear-like fins, this creature is a marvel of the deep sea. The Dumbo Octopus, belonging to the genus Grimpoteuthis, thrives in the extreme depths, ranging from 300 meters to an astonishing 7,000 meters, making it one of the deepest living octopus species known. Unlike many other octopuses, the Dumbo doesn't have an ink sac. Instead, it relies on its ability to camouflage and its quick swimming to evade predators. When threatened, it can contract its tentacles and muscles to appear larger, deterring would-be attackers. Its diet primarily consists of small crustaceans and bivalves, which it swallows whole thanks to its large, expandable mouth, a necessity in the sparse deep-sea environment where every calorie counts. What makes the Dumbo octopus particularly fascinating is its lifespan and reproductive strategy. It can live up to 5 years, which is exceptionally long for an octopus, and females carry eggs in different stages of development inside their bodies, releasing them over time to ensure continuous reproduction. The Dumbo octopus is seldom studied due to the challenges posed by its deep-sea habitat. Researchers rely on remotely operated vehicles to catch a glimpse of this elusive creature, as its home depth makes direct human observation nearly impossible. Number 8. White peacocks. White peacocks are among the most mesmerizing creatures you'll encounter. Unlike the vibrant blues and greens of the more common Indian peafowl, white peacocks boast stunning white plumage, which is not due to albinism but to a genetic variation called leucism. This condition results in their feathers being completely white, yet their eyes retain their typical coloration. These birds, known scientifically as pavo cristatus, have all the grandeur of their colorful relatives. The male's elaborate tail feathers, or trains, can be up to 60% of their body length, adorned with intricate, shimmering patterns. During the mating season, these trains are fanned out in a spectacular display to attract peahens. White peacocks are adaptable birds, residing in various habitats, from forests and farmlands to gardens and parks. In the wild, they are primarily found in India, Sri Lanka, and parts of Southeast Asia, but they have been introduced to other regions worldwide due to their striking appearance. Their diet includes grains, seeds, insects, and small reptiles, which they forage from the ground. These peafowl are also known for their loud, distinctive calls, often described as screams, which can be heard from considerable distances. Number 7. Golden tiger. The golden tiger, a stunning variant of the Bengal tiger, owes its breathtaking appearance to a rare genetic trait. This mesmerizing animal is coated in a soft gold fur, accented with vibrant amber stripes, a result of a mutation known as the wideband gene. This genetic tweak inhibits the usual black pigment development, leaving the golden hue to dominate. Golden tigers are most often seen in captivity due to their scarcity in the wild. Every known golden tiger today can trace their lineage back to a specific individual, illustrating the controlled breeding that sustains their population. This lineage starts with Bhim, a tiger that carried the crucial wideband gene. His descendants continue to propagate this unique trait through selective breeding. In the wild, golden tigers were first recorded in the early 20th century, but sightings have been extremely rare. One notable sighting occurred in July 2020 at Kaziranga National Park in India, when a female golden tiger was captured on camera. Despite their captivating appearance, golden tigers face numerous challenges. Their distinctive coloration makes them less camouflaged, which would be a significant disadvantage in the wild. Additionally, inbred tigers are often more susceptible to health problems, reducing their chances of survival and reproduction. Number 6. Melanistic Jaguar. Melanistic jaguars, often referred to as black panthers, are a stunning expression of nature's variety. These majestic creatures carry a genetic trait for melanism, making their coats predominantly black, although their iconic rosette patterns remain visible upon close inspection. This rare pigmentation is caused by an increase in the dark pigment melanin, which gives them an almost ethereal appearance in their native forested environments. Primarily found in the dense, shadowy undergrowth of the Amazon rainforest, melanistic jaguars excel in their habitat, blending seamlessly into the dark backgrounds. This camouflage provides them with a strategic advantage in hunting, allowing them to move stealthily and remain largely undetected by both prey and predators. Despite their striking appearance and the advantage it offers, black jaguars are rare, comprising less than 6% of the jaguar population. Their rarity and the mystical aura surrounding them have made melanistic jaguars a symbol of beauty and resilience in the fight for conservation, especially in regions like the Amazon and Central America, where their habitats are increasingly threatened by deforestation and human activities. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. Meet Dolores, the hairless bear. Dolores was a spectacled bear at the Leipzig Zoo in Germany who gained international fame due to a mysterious condition that caused her to lose all her fur. This hair loss left her looking unlike any other bear, with her bare skin exposed, giving her an unusual and almost surreal appearance. The cause of Dolores' hair loss remains uncertain. Some experts speculated it could be due to a genetic defect, malnutrition, or even the stress of captivity. Despite her lack of fur, Dolores' health was otherwise unaffected, though she did experience some itching, which zookeepers managed with special ointments. Her unique condition turned her into a bit of a celebrity at the zoo, drawing curious visitors from around the world. Sadly, Dolores passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of fascination and curiosity. What do you think caused the hair loss of Dolores? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 5. Vakita. Known as the smiley panda of the sea due to its distinctive facial markings, the Vakita is the world's smallest and most endangered marine mammal. Found exclusively in the northern Gulf of California, these elusive porpoises measure up to 5 feet long and weigh around 120 pounds. They have a dark gray dorsal surface, pale gray sides, and a white underside, making them quite unique in appearance. Despite their charming looks, vaquitas face a grim reality. Their population has plummeted to between 6 and 8 individuals as of the latest 2024 survey, conducted by the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society in partnership with the Mexican government. This number marks a decline from the 8 to 13 individuals spotted in 2023. The primary threat to their survival is illegal gillnet fishing for totoaba, a fish whose swim bladders are highly valued in traditional Chinese medicine. Efforts to save the vaquita include the establishment of the Zero Tolerance Area, ZTA, a designated no-fishing zone. However, enforcement is challenging and illegal fishing persists. To combat this, the Mexican Navy has deployed concrete blocks with hooks to entangle illegal gillnets. Recent acoustic surveys aim to extend monitoring beyond the ZTA, hoping to locate any vaquitas that may have moved outside their core habitat. Despite these efforts, the vaquita's situation remains dire. Number 4. Greater bamboo lemur. Nestled off the eastern coast of Africa, the island of Madagascar is a sanctuary for the world's most unique wildlife, with 85% of its animal species exclusive to the island. Among its treasured inhabitants are the lemurs, with over 100 species documented and new discoveries continually enriching our understanding. A notable member of this diverse family is the greater bamboo lemur, characterized by its brown-gray fur, chestnut-colored eyes, and lengthy tail. Historically widespread across Madagascar's eastern forests, the greater bamboo lemur was believed to be extinct after its habitat was largely destroyed. However, in 1986, conservationists were elated to rediscover a small group of these lemurs, and since then, several more groups have been found, although they are confined to tiny forest patches within national parks. This species has a unique diet, primarily consuming a specific type of bamboo, including the shoots, which interestingly contain high levels of cyanide, levels that would be lethal to humans. The mechanism by which these lemurs detoxify this cyanide remains a mystery. Today, the greater bamboo lemur is critically endangered, with an estimated 500 individuals dispersed across 11 fragmented subpopulations. Number 3. Scola. The Scola, often referred to as the Asian unicorn, is one of the most elusive and fascinating creatures on our planet. Native to the Annamite Mountains of Vietnam and Laos, this critically endangered mammal was first discovered by science in 1992. Despite its striking appearance, With long, straight horns and white facial markings, the Scola remains one of the least-known large mammals. Standing about 33 inches at the shoulder and weighing between 176 to 220 pounds, Scolas are herbivores that thrive in dense evergreen forests. These forests, unfortunately, are rapidly disappearing due to human activities like logging, agriculture, and infrastructure development. This habitat loss, combined with extensive hunting using indiscriminate snares, poses significant threats to their survival. The Scola's plight is compounded by the fact that none are held in captivity. All attempts to do so have resulted in the animals' deaths. Conservation efforts are now focused on locating these rare animals in the wild, with an estimated fewer than 100 individuals remaining. Innovative methods, including the use of DNA field testers and tracking dogs, are being employed to find and protect these rare creatures. The urgency to save the Scola has led to the establishment of protected areas like the Hue and Kwangnam Scola nature reserves. Number 2, Hyan Gibbon. Perched in the dense, lush rainforests of Hainan Island, China, the Hyan Gibbon leads a life of seclusion and rarity. With 42 individuals recorded in 2024, these gibbons represent a poignant chapter in the tale of conservation. Once found across much of Hainan, rampant deforestation and poaching reduced their numbers from over 2,000 in the 1950s to a mere handful by the 1970s. These enigmatic creatures are not just rare, they are survivors on the brink. The Hyan Gibbon, or Nomascus hainanus, is distinguished by striking sexual dimorphism. Males boast a jet black coat with a distinguished crest, while females dazzle in golden yellow with a black crown. Their life high up in the treetops at elevations ranging from 650 to 1,200 meters shields them somewhat from human encroachment. They feed on a variety of fruits, leaves, and occasionally insects, which they forage from the canopies. Socially, Hyan gibbons are fascinating. They live in small family groups, typically one male with multiple females and their young, singing complex duets at dawn that resonate through the forest. These songs are not just beautiful, they're crucial for maintaining social bonds and territorial claims. Conservation efforts have been pivotal in stabilizing their numbers. Initiatives by organizations like the Kaduri Farm and Botanic Garden and the Zoological Society of London focus on habitat restoration, anti-poaching measures, and community engagement to ensure these gibbons have a fighting chance. Number 1, Madagascar Pochard. Over the last century, Madagascar's natural expanses have significantly diminished due to human activities, severely impacting all its native species. Among those hardest hit is the Madagascar Pochard, possibly the world's most endangered waterfowl. This diving duck, distinguished by its chestnut-brown plumage with white accents on its wings, belly, and tail, originally thrived in the shallow, plant-rich waters of Lake Alautra in northeastern Madagascar. Historically prevalent in this region, the Madagascar pochard's numbers began to plummet in the early 1950s, primarily due to habitat modification for rice cultivation. The introduction of predatory fish during this period exacerbated their decline, preying on the ducklings and even adults, leading to a steep population decline. By the early 1960s, sightings ceased and the species was presumed extinct. However, in a twist of fate, a lone male was discovered in 1991 at Lake Alautra and relocated to Anananaro Botanical Gardens for preservation. Despite this individual's death a year later, the sighting rekindled efforts to locate more of these elusive birds. These efforts culminated in 2006 with the remarkable discovery of a small surviving group in a remote mountain crater lake. Unfortunately, this environment proved less than ideal due to its chilly climate and the lake's depth, conditions that stunted the Pochard's recovery. In an ambitious move in 2009, conservationists began collecting eggs to raise in a controlled environment, and by 2017, the captive population of Madagascar Pochards had grown to 90 individuals. Identifying new suitable habitats led conservationists to Lake Sofia, where community involvement played a pivotal role in preparing the site for the pochard's reintroduction. In 2018, 21 birds were released into adapted salmon farming cages, repurposed from Scotland to provide food and shelter, a technique aimed to ease their transition back into the wild. The initial success was promising, with 12 ducklings hatching the following year. However, sustaining this success has proved challenging. As of the latest reports, the wild population at Lake Sofia has dwindled to fewer than 10, with most remaining unaccounted for. Elsewhere, around 50 reside at Bemanavica, and 94 continue to thrive in breeding programs, totaling a global population of approximately 150 Madagascar Pochards. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.